All right, so welcome back to our channel, Princesses. We are about to talk about the Binance stepping into PiNetwork scheme, and this is a wonderful achievement in the making. This will not just be another crypto listing, but history in the making. The PiNetwork, which is the long debated digital currency, is officially making its way to Binance, and the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange. But this is not just about another coin getting listed. It would be about an entire digital revolution unfolding before our very eyes. With Binance just at the verge of stepping in, PiNetwork is about to see or experience an unprecedented explosion in exposure and trading volumes. But that's not all. Another powerhouse is the Matcha, a well-known crypto exchange that is also preparing to list Pi. More liquidity, that's what it means. There's going to be more liquidity, more accessibility, and more credibility for Pi. So Pi is finally taking its place in the global market just as we speak. Those that are yet to do their KYC verification, the deadline is going to be a shocking reality, which is just a few days away from here. Here is the urgent warning for those with KYC verification not yet done. We know that by February 28th, everything is going to wrap up. So if you haven't completed your KYC by then, you will lose all your Pi forever. And that's right. No recovery, no second chance. And if you've been sitting on the fence, now is the time to act. And guess what? This isn't bad news for the Pi ecosystem. It's actually great news for those who believe in Pi's future. Why? Because by eliminating unverified accounts, the total supply would be reduced. And that's making the remaining Pi even more valuable. So scarcity creates value, and committed pioneers would reap the rewards. Can we talk about the Pi worth? Could one Pi really be worth $314,000? Let us face reality. We have seen wild price predictions, but let us break it down. Some early Pi enthusiasts have speculated that one Pi could be worth $314,000, a number based on Pi's mathematical significance. But is this figure realistic? The short answer to this is not yet. For Pi to reach that level, it would require an enormous market cap, likely surpassing even Bitcoin currently. However, as more real-world use cases emerge, Pi's value would definitely skyrocket, and it will increase naturally by default. So Pi's real value right now is a digital transformation that we've been waiting for. Unlike speculative meme coins, PiNetwork is building an entire ecosystem. If Pi succeeds in its vision of a decentralized digital economy, we could see a seamless global transactions in sight without banking restrictions. Merchants accepting Pi also as a legitimate form of payment. That's if Pi succeeds in its vision of a decentralized economy, then integration into e-commerce, into gaming and DeFi platforms also will be entrenched. Now, the real question isn't how much is Pi worth today, but what would Pi be worth when it powers an entire digital economy? Why Pi won't flood the market all at once right now? It's another important insight. Pi would be released in phases. This wouldn't just be another delay tactics. it's only a smart move to control the selling pressure. So if all Pi were to be released all at once, it could crash the price instantly. The current price, it can crash it down because early holders will rush to sell, and instead a phased rollout would ensure that value is sustained and demand remains very high. There are those who have doubted this course over time. I guess possibly they are regretting now why they did not mine Pi when it was necessary. There are some who call it a scam. And let's be honest, Pi has had a fair share of skeptics when it was still under mining. Many laughed, many called it a scam, and many dismissed it as another pointless mining app. But now, as Binance is just getting edge over it and other major exchanges also stepping in, doubt is turning into regret, so to speak. Many early critics are now scrambling to recover lost accounts. Those who never took verification seriously, they are watching their potential fortune disappear. And meanwhile, the true believers, those who stay committed, they are about to witness history in a groundbreaking platform. When Pi was first launched, the price Pi began as a grassroots experiment, free to mine, with just a phone. No expensive hardware was required. But at the time, people questioned its value because it wasn't tradable. But today, what we could see today, as we see major exchanges like Binance about to step in, and some other exchanges like the Bitget and the Gate.io, listing Pi, the initial skepticism is disappearing into thin air. And with its early scarcity and strong community, could Pi actually follow Bitcoin's trajectory? On a final thought, the next chapter for PiNetwork, the journey is far from over. The journey is far from over. But this Binance coming in is going to mark a monumental turning point within the PiNetwork ecosystem. For believers, this is actually a validation, a proof that Pi is not just a dream, but a reality. For skeptics, it's a wake-up call to every one of them that Pi is no longer a what if, is not going to boost, but right now it is happening. So the question is, will you be a part of this revolution, or will you watch from the sidelines? If you still have Pi, get verified before February 28th. And if you don't, now might be your last chance to ever before the real price discovery begins. Let us discuss, do you think one Pi will ever be worth $314,000? What's your price predictions? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Until I come your way again, have a nice time.